The Spanish Reconquista is fully underway in this 1212 AD battlefield today. And we have I don't know whether it's supposed to be a land battle, whether it's supposed to be a siege battle. We have a glorious city in behind us, though. It looks beautiful, it really does. Beautiful Spanish city here. But the Almohads are not staying inside it. They are sallying out to face the combined armies of Aragon and Castile all the way over here. So we have, two armies. I think that they're on large armies by the looks of it as well, looking at the scale of these. But yeah, we do have two massive Spanish armies, and they are facing off against two Almohads. I guess maybe the Almohads have to fight the Aragonese first, and then or they are deciding to just sell out fully on the Aragonese. Castile is miles away. Whether that's part of some sort of like role play, I don't know. I think this was a scenario that there was a planned scenario, but in the end they just ended up doing a sort of like a Reconquista sort of battle. As you can see, it looks like it's going to be sort of like a sally out, and looks like Aragon's going to have to do as much damage as possible before Castile does arrive. I don't know how long Castile is going to be. But yeah, I'm going to start this one now. It looks like it is going to start pretty quickly. But yeah, if you do enjoy the 1212 AD action, want to see any more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And let me know in the comments who you think is going to win. I'm kind of rooting for the Almohads in this one, because I always feel like they're the underdogs in these Crusader sort of like Spanish Reconquista battles. They usually seem to be a bit weaker, but yeah, already these guys going in, and as you can see, yeah, they're actually going straight on it. I thought they might hold off, might jabby first. They do have jabby capability, these Muslim cavalry, but obviously they're not going to use it. And as you can see here, yeah, it looks like the Aragonese are going to probably win this cav fight. I mean, you can see here the Hufaz, the medium shock cav, and also these Sheikh Al-Ghuzat are doing their best, but they are not strong enough to beat these Crusader Knights. And we'll see who comes out on top. We've got archers over here as well, crossbows already firing, getting off some volleys, trying to support their infantry line, which is already getting underway. Yeah, the crossbow, these Pion Ballestares already getting underway. Those are light crossbows, though. They could be shot to pieces by the Arabic archers. I don't know if it's really call them Arabic. They're not really from Arabia at this point. They are more like Moors from North Africa. But yeah, they're doing their best. There's a lot of light infantry of these Guzat, lots of javelin men. You see already Cav losing this fight here to Escudors. We also seem to have a variety of different tiers, which is why I don't think it's a historical battle, or it wasn't supposed to be a historical scenario. We have tier 2 and tier 3 here, which is a whole bit of a mix. I think it's just a custom sort of sally out fight. But the Cav, yeah, getting underway here. Is Castile on his way? No, Castile is not yet on his way, so I guess the Almohads get a bit more joy. And it looks like the light spears. I mean, spears are pretty decent now in 1212. They've had a lot of a buff, but yeah, these light spears attacking a spear wall of Spaniards, probably not going to end too well for them. We will see. The Spanish line holding strong. It looks like we're going to see Guzat have got a few jabbies off. So they haven't done any real damage to these peons as they go. But yeah, they should really use all their javelins before they even decide to go into combat. They look like they're using jabbies over here now a little bit. Good to see a good charge. That's going to help the Muslim forces there getting the charge off onto the Armats. But the Cav here of Spain is going to respond. No, it's not. It's going to rear charge the back of these light Cav there, looks like. Or are they light Cav? No, they're spears. They're mediums. More Cav going in. They're going to get intercepted here by the sergeants, by the looks of it. There's a general here. The Guardia Real needs to be focused down now by javelins and Cav. That is exactly what I'd be doing. Here he goes in. He's actually poor javelin are getting run down by their own side. That's hard to see if they try and get to the Royal Guard of Aragon. And yeah, you can see the jabbers. They need to get out of there. They need those tribesmen. They need to try and start jabbing if they can. You can see the Caliph here, Mohammed Al Nasir. He's jabbing. He's a tier 1 general. He's definitely not going to win that fight. Yeah, we've got a lot of tier 2 actually here. But yeah, these lower tier cav are just not going to win their cav fight against higher tier stuff. It's just not going to happen. Abid skirmishes here as well. Get them jabbing. Got reinforcements here. You've got a general not looking so good. Nobat Al-Jandaria. He's starting to die. Cav is already, Armat's here doing their best. General's actually fallen, so there you go. That is Nobat actually dead. He's fallen. That might cost the Almohads their morale. We'll have to see. They have to get a kill pretty soon onto those Spanish. They need to kill one of those generals quickly. Probably is going to be that Guardia Real. He is stuck in melee. He's really stuck in there, and he's losing this fight. You can see there a decent charge by the Armats charging into the Caliph here. Again, Javi's getting stuck in. They need to just get them out of combat. Just Javi.
The walls are under attack.
As much as possible. The walls are under attack. Well, actually, they're not. The city's looking very peaceful. Well, thousands of men are dying outside the walls. Cav, you know, here the Armats actually getting routed by spears and Guzat. That's a bit of a win there for the Muslim forces. They managed to achieve that. Cav here getting stuck in prolonged melee. Is starting to die. Is this the Castilian Cav? Yeah, it's Caballeros coming over. There's a lot of Aragonese Cav. There's at least 5 or 6 units of Cav. You can see here that the cavalry managed to do some work, managed to hammer and anvil those swords there. The battle line looks like, the swords here, these sergeants have won most of the fight, but there's reinforcements on the way. The Guzat are now setting up. They need to throw their javies before they go in. There you go, get some volleys off. Need to hit them as many times as possible. I would just, I wouldn't go in just yet. I'd keep hitting them. More Cav being around there, the Cavaliers. The general for Aragon is looking very rough. He needs to die soon if these Almohads want any chance of victory. There is now crossbows being pestered by the Guzat here as well. So that is very good to see. Cav there getting routed. That is very, very good. You can already see that they are preparing to stand off against Castile. Whether that's a wise idea, I don't know. We have some medium melee infantry here, some Mashashane and Al-Andalusian. It's basically just some Andalusian infantry. Yeah, they have plenty of infantry setting up now. Enemy general is dead. That is good. Aragon has lost his general. So now, you know, both sides are down in general. That is going to be very important. You can see here that actually a general being the general, even though he's dead, the bodyguard being sent in. He's like light spears. Yeah, it's starting to break on both sides, I think. Hold on for Christendom. Well, they've been rooting for the Almohads. They're fighting for Islam. Yeah, the crossbows here, they probably all get run down pretty easily. They just need to get, I was going to say, the little Cav general, just send him in there, just like, he'll slow these guys down. Yeah, it looks like Aragon is slowly, at the cost of a general, is going to be wrapped up here. It has taken a lot of lives. Look, there's still Muslims coming out of the fortress. They're all getting stuck up here as well. I'm not quite sure what's happened, but there's still a spear unit inside. Yeah, the Almohads hadn't even got their full force out in time to actually, you know, deal with these guys. And it looks like we're going to see a clash of arms now as Castile is going in. So the fight continues over here. Castile, a fresh army going in. Spears against swords. I'm not sure who will win. The spears, like I said, have had a bit of a buff, but they are light spears going against mediums. But these medium swords have no general. He's dead. The morale-wise, they'll be pretty good. We have Abed skirmishers jabbing off. And you get side shots to get better hits here because these PopeJohnPaul spears here, light Pavis, they have got really good missile block with those big shields. And you can see here spears now arriving. Javis here, start hitting these Rodoleros. They're definitely a better target to go for. Hit these guys. They're almost certainly the better target. Their swords, they can't block themselves. They're going to get side shot in a moment. Yeah, these guys should start to drop pretty quickly. And you know that maybe the light spears here can hold for a little bit. These Rodoleros especially getting focused down. This one needs to go in. Don't know why it hasn't yet, but that one could really do with dealing with these javelin men. Yeah, look at that. Rodoleros losing decisively because of the Javi support. You can see now the Almohads are on their way. Doing their best to arrive over here. There's a lot of pikes, I just want to say, for the Castilians here. They have gone pike heavy. Maybe because they thought the Almohads can't bring pikes, which they can't really bring pikes. They can bring pole arms, but not pikes. Yeah, these guys are... They're going to have to throw a lot of these pikes, and they might need to send some to the cav flank to sort of help in their own cav fight when the Almohads arrive. Rodoleros are now engaging the Javis here, and as you can see, the light spears have been broken. It looks like we're going to see a mass rout along the line here. Look at this. These guys wavering at 127. Yeah, and there you go. They're starting to shatter. There goes one, and it should probably start a bit of a chain event, I imagine. This Almohad line is not holding. They need support from their allies soon, because their troops are not going to hold, especially with troops flanking around the back. The Rodoleros, though, they are wavering themselves. But yeah, shock infantry now arriving, these dismounted caballeros. Those guys arriving on the battlefield should smash through these light spears, I'd imagine. There you go, they've routed that sword unit there. The spears are going to chase on through. And they can start a hammer and anvil if they want to. The other Almohad player is now arriving. He's really hitting this right-hand flank. Looks like the battlefield is probably going to pivot. As you can see, the Spanish are winning quite a lot on their right. As they deal, I mean, it looks like they got rid of one of those skirmishes. The other one is still very much alive. Cav now arriving. A little Cav unit here. Might do some damage, though. Cav needs to be used wisely here by the Almohads, because they have used a lot of theirs up, and as you can see, these Hildagas and Caballeros of the Spanish are still very good order, still very healthy. Definitely also the Almohads need to pull out of any engagements where they're fighting pikes. Like these light spears here are just not helping themselves, they're getting themselves impaled, if anything, by pikemen. These ones are side charging though, they might have a bit more joy.
Their unit has rallied.
They might have a bit more joy, we'll see. Yeah, the Javis here routing on the flank, and that is going to cause a bit of an issue if they can't fill that in. But it looks like some more light spears going in over here. But yeah, the light spears they're just a delay factor. They're not going to win your fights.
Their weapons and are fleeing.
A lot of light. These Guzat, really good light infantry. If they use all their Javis correctly, they can get some great kills. It'd be very, very useful, especially against like shock infantry like this. Be very useful, but we'll see what they do. They're going to throw a Javi volley off. They just need to set them up and just get them on fire at will. They'll do a lot of damage. Yeah, in go the Guzat now. They look like monks almost, yeah? The hooded ones. They really do look like just like monks with a sword and shield. A warrior monk, a bit like a Templar. There you go, the Caballeros starting to be encircled, but they don't seem to be that bothered. Getting in the Monks League crossbows here, though, that could be a bit of a win for the Almohads. We'll see what they can do. More Caballeros have been committed. And this is not looking good. Yeah, that front line, that basically of the other player, the player in blue for the Almohads, his front line just shattered. And it's just freed up so much here, and it looks like the other Almohad player, he's arriving, but in piece by piece. Whether he'll have enough at this point. 2,300 against 3,000 Spaniards. They are surrounding some of these pikes, though. As you can see here, they're sort of getting in behind them. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference because they're breaking the spears in front of them, so they're not going to be surrounded for long. But yeah, it's just certainly one of the choices of the players. They brought a lot of lights. These guys just have these lights have just cost the Spanish here today. Well, cost the Almohad, sorry. The heavies of the Spanish who've won on the day, like these heavy axes that Castile have. Oh boy, they've done well. More Javis coming in, which is good to see. Yeah, I mean, lots of Javis being thrown in by the Maghrabi tribesmen here, and the Caliph as well still throwing in. And look, the Javis there, they make a difference. They did for a moment cause those Caballeros to start to lose this fight against Guzat. See, they again losing. And that's what you got to do as the Almohads. If you have a lot of lights, you got to use all your Javis. They're very much a missile-heavy faction. Here you go, the Knights of Castile doing their bit. Looks like they are going to rout the cavalry there. They just need to get rid of those spears now. Yeah, lots of spears here starting to waver. These light spears, like I said, are really just a delaying factor. They're not going to do much. Even a light spear will probably get mown down by a cav unit. The medium shock, though, here managed to do some good damage to the shock infantry of Spain. You can see the cav doing a decent job. Even that tiny little unit shows how strong cav is. 22-man cav unit was doing damage. It is now routing as more reinforcements arrive for the Spanish in that fight. But yeah, I imagine that the peon spears, like the pavy spears here, are much better than the light spears of the Almohads. Almost certainly. I mean, they're routing those ones very quickly. They have seen combat already. These avid skirmishers and Megrabi tribesmen getting around the flanks might do some damage. I don't know what their melee stats are, but quite often sometimes javelinmen can have deceivingly good high stats. But here we go, Castile now looping in behind. We should see these guys mop up the battle, I think, in a moment. Charge into the back of those swords there, that should rout them. And yeah, it seems like the other Caballeros arriving into the back lines here, starting to do some damage. And the nobility of Spain is going to win the day. Well, he's not, because he died. Some of them are still going to fall. The King of Castile here, you know, leading the way. Looks like actually quite a lot of units are pulling out of combat. I think it's because they were giving combat orders to attack the Spanish. There you go again, Spanish knights getting stuck in. I think this general has fallen. Yeah, that's not good. That is the Caliph here falling for the Almohads. And that is probably going to be a mass rout now for the Almohads, and it's going to be a victory here for the Crusaders. Again, another victory for them. They seem like most of the time. I'd like to see our Almohad victory. I haven't seen one in a long time. But yeah, it just seems like these Crusaders, the Reconquistas, they're just too good. They're just too strong. And they defeat them. There you go, a close defeat for the Almohads. They did bloody those Aragonese up very, very like a lot, but yeah, the Christian forces of Castile just came in the end and finished them off. But yeah, this was sent in by Cyrus, who was playing as the Almohad. So yeah, thank you very much, Cyrus, for sending this one in. It was a fun one. It was nice to see, you know, Castile and the Almohads clash. You don't often see the Almohads in action quite often. But yeah, and the same with the Spanish factions. They don't often seem to be played. It's certainly later tier stuff. But yeah, this is a fun little battle. Nice to see some action. I mean, kills-wise, they haven't got massive kills. Some of these Guzak getting 98, 96, 121 with this one here. Javi's getting 82 kills, 87, and the Cav getting like 80 kills here. Then we have Itchy playing as the other Almohad army. He had a much larger army by the looks of it compared to Cyrus. 119 kills with his general before he fell. 95 kills with a spear unit here. He had a lot of these light spears, either high or late variants. 155 kills with a Guzai here is very good. 154 with another one. And then his heavier infantry, yeah, 72 kills. 120 kills with the skirmisher is very good, and his Cav 108 kills is the best of the bunch there. Then we have Albono playing as the Kingdom of Castile. 172 kills with the King's Bodyguard here when he arrived to mop up at the end. 216 kills with his dismounted Caballeros. He had so many of these guys, and they all got like triple figures. 216 is the best, but 143, 141 with a couple. His spears getting 123 kills, 104, 226 kills. And then you've got these Rodoleros here, 235 kills, 246 kills, 162 kills. And then the Caballeros, 136, 120, 257 with the Hildagos there. Then we have Omens playing as the Crown of Aragon, sorry. His shock infantry getting 153 kills. His general getting 93 kills before he fell. He actually had a lot of armats. One is weirdly up here. But yeah, he got 101 kills, 287 kills with his armats. His cavaliers getting 122 kills. His sergeants, 129 kills, 134, 154 kills. Yeah, the sword's just going to outclass any of those light spears. Then the peones getting 113 kills. And then, yeah, like his spears, yeah, 98 kills is the best of the bunch there. But there you go, guys. That is today's 1212 AD battle. If you did enjoy and want to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.